I feel deeply honored to have been invited to share some thoughts as this conference opens. Future-proofing facilities and nursing technology for smart cities and workspaces. Very nice, beautiful phraseology. I think that whatever we do, as Nigerians particularly, we need to contextualize so that we continue to be relevant in our environment. If you want to be successful as a practitioner, either as a professional, as a business person, you must constantly think about the future. You must think about your future, you must think about the future of the business, and you must have the discipline of putting that future in a manner that you will understand, right? Whether it's in figures, it's in words, it's in pictures, it's always very important. So my first point to us today to ponder as individuals is constantly have a plan of the future. So the future is the present. The future is what we look forward to. The future is why we're existing. As an industry, can we look at the future? But to look at the future, I want us to take a quick look at the past to speak to a few things. My posturing, my humble submission is that for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, we tend to sell ourselves short, right? And decimate our own present, which will impact on our future and will not give us the guaranteed future that we want because we just invest in others. What is the distance between 1980 and 1995? Just 15 years. If in 1995, the Nigerian facility management industry decided to build a Nigerian industry, right? We were not going to have what? How many people do we have in this room? It's not going to happen. There may be more people going to world workplace in wherever it holds. I have attended many times, so don't get me wrong, than we have in this room. What future are we really talking about? At least not the conversations we should be having before we talk about what the relevant technology should be. Maybe we can create some time or room to sort of discuss a few things that we're talking about that I would like to share with us, and we can hopefully make some sense out of it. As you grow older, you get tired of talk shops, right? Because I realized that for 30 years that I've been working and practicing, I've been involved a lot in conversations and conversations and conversations and conversations and conferences and conferences and blue papers and white papers and red papers and communiques. And you look at all of that effort and you look at where things are and you ask yourself, has it been worth the effort? For anyone that has been to my office, this is a mural on the wall, right? A mural on the wall of on my staircase that leads to my office. So I see it every day. I go past it every day. And this was done about 15 years ago, right? And this was like creating what I believe the future for us would look like or should look like. The part of it I'm looking forward to. Can anybody tell me the part I'm looking forward to? Somewhere up there, I think they cut it off. Somewhere up there, by 2020, we were expecting that we'll be using robots and things like that, right? Right up there. But the part I'm looking forward to is this part, where I will be seated nicely in the Bahamas and